Awesome. Beautiful, beautiful. Welcome, everyone. Can you all see me? Can you all hear me? Put in the comments. I can hear you. Oh no, they can't hear me. Really? Please let me know if it's just the Deandric that can't hear me. Who else can't hear me? Oh lordy. Can you all hear me though? 19 people are here. Can you all hear me? Oh yeah, Janice. Janice, I just blocked you from my group. What happened? You didn't show up. All right, Cindy can hear me. All right. Beautiful J, Iconic, MTE, Takia Stokes, Cindy, Gina, welcome everyone. Welcome. Yes, Shantae. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. I am so happy to be here today. Listen, I woke up in a new Bugatti. Come on, y'all, do this. I woke up in a new Bugatti. We woke up in a new Bugatti. Who wants that new Bugatti? If you want a new Bugatti, put Bugatti in the comments. We woke up in a new Bugatti. We woke up in a new Bugatti. Yes, yes, claim it. Correct. We woke up in a new Bugatti. I'm going to beat myself if I didn't dance to this song. I was gonna tell y'all, I woke up in it. If I didn't do that, you want G Wagon. Oh, thank you, MTE. Yes, we woke up in that new Bugatti. Listen, you gotta start to attract what you like. You gotta start to speak those things in existence. This is exactly the reason why I decided to be a coach. Anyway, that part, Gina. Welcome, everyone. It's your girl, Dr. Elizabeth. I am so elated. I am so happy to be here today. You can see my smile is so wide. Thank you so much. Yes, I woke up in a new Bugatti. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We have come here for a reason, and I just hope that we have a memorable and awesome night today. All right, guys, I will be in the chat. I'm gonna be monitoring my chat closely. Two important things that I told you it's gonna be 30 people. I wasn't lying. I see 30 steady people watching me. Okay, so very good. Do not go anywhere. Stay right there. If I were you, I'm gonna just grab some water, snack, what have you, and just chilling. Like, you don't even need to like stress yourself. Let's just be in a relaxed moment, calm type of thing, and let's just let Holy Spirit just direct and lead us into where He wants us to go tonight. All right. So, like I said, for those of you that don't know me, I am Elizabeth, Dr. Akin. Um, Business expert. I help individuals to start, launch, and grow their business. I am also the founder of Regions Diagnostic Conference. Our first annual conference is taking place in less than 2 weeks. All right. And I'm just so excited that I have been able to touch so many lives. I've been able to bless many people with my teachings. I didn't get anyone to teach me, y'all. Everything I do, I've always been like self motivation, self-paced, what is it called? Self-taught. Everything self, right? But I've been able to raise and help some businesses, well, not some, quite a few businesses around the globe. Okay. So again, I am welcome you all to today's session. I'm looking for my note. I can still find that notes, but I know I remember exactly why I said I want you guys to meet with me here today. The first thing that I want us to talk about is vendors. I know in years let me give you a little bit of history, especially for those of you that are new, and those of you that have been rolling since 4 or 5 years ago. You probably would agree with me. In our industry, the way this lab business honestly truly works is that we small business owners, we set up what we call collection site. We are typically not a lab. If you guys want to agree with me, if you agree with me, put in a comment, agree. No, don't put agree. Put in a comment one. let me bring the university style. So when I teach, because I know y'all know I teach, right? So when I do my online class with my university students, I would say if you agree with me, put a one. If you don't agree with me, put a two. And it just helps the flow, the rhythm, the attention, the concentration, and it just helps. And before you know it, 1 hour, 2 hours, we done. You know what I mean? So yeah, very good. We are typically not allowed. Let me just give you a little bit of overview, so at least you understand why you here. Because I know some of you. Thank you, Deidre. Thank you, Bernard Prisha. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, everyone. We are honestly a collection agency side business. When it's a lab, when people hear lab, the first thing they think of is Quest Diagnostics. So we as business owner, of course, y'all can watch this. That's why I usually like to do this on YouTube. The video is gonna be there. You can come back, rewatch, play. You don't have to wait for no one to give you no link. You have access. You can find it on YouTube. Just follow me on YouTube. That's it, and you have access full time forever. YouTube got this. It's a good space for these things that I do in particular. So let me continue with my story here, y'all. So we are not labs because we don't process specimen. We partner with labs. Okay, stylishly, we are labs if we run those specimens in house. That's where the diagnostic comes in. Okay, diagnostic means your stick. So the stick behind the diagnosis is the stick. So diagnostic, we are only here to diagnose. And before you can diagnose anyone, you have to test and see, okay, you're positive for this thing, you're negative for this thing. Then you state the result, you tell them the result. That's action that you're doing means diagnosis. So a combination of diagnosis is done within diagnostic. I'm just saying and sharing this thing just to help you, educate you some, so that you can know that typically when you so clear license that we all have. Some of us have license, right? Allows us to operate and perform collection and testing in house. So when you do those activities in house, you collect, you test, you result. That process is called diagnostic because you're then diagnosing, right? However, the bulk of our works, or the bulk of the main vision of this job or this business, is to partner with labs. And that's why when you all reach out to labs are asking, do you qualify? Do you have this? You have a business credit? Give us something. Let's see if we can work with you. They partner with you because they anticipate and hope that when you have those collection, you take those collection, you send it to the lab, right? And that's why it birthed this idea where labs also in turn wants to expand because they have you in place. They have you here, they have you there, then they can start to send those clients to you, right? And they say, oh, you know what? Take care of this business first. I'm going to give you a piece, and you send those specimen back. If it's making sense, put two. I know I've tried to say no, I know I've tried to say five things in 10 seconds. I was just trying to see if you guys understand the concept of who we are, what we do. So originally, the idea of this business is to be a collection site. Very good, Shante. Very good, very good. Oh, intelligent people in the room. I'm impressed. Very well, Teresa, Dietra, Karen, Risa, Jonah. Very well. Very good, y'all. So the real concept of this business is that unless if you guy wants to be an high complexity lab, y'all can be that too. Y'all can be a competitor. Y'all can be Quest competitor. This life is not meant for Quest, but you just have to meet some certain requirements. You have to put a lot of things in place. It takes a rigorous process to do those things, right? The moment you start to say you want to become an high complexity lab or a moderate lab. So we are clear waved lab, right? Do clear wave, do manufacturer based, interpret results, positive, yes, no. As long as you can read little things and write, follow instructions on the manufacturer guide. For example, if you go to the dollar store, you picked up a pregnancy kit, the instruction is there. Put two drops in the circle, or wait for it to turn two lines, one green light, yada yada yada. Then you're interpreting results. You're doing basic testing, and you can give results, right? That's where your waiver falls in there. So this type of teaching I'm doing tonight is kind of like advanced because y'all put me in this advanced mode. So as you can see, I'm scattered all over, but I'm making sense. All right. So We are wavered lab in a sense, but this module of a business is designed as a collection site where labs admire. Business actually love this business module that we have. As long as you have a location, we can work with you and you can make decent amount of money. There is nothing wrong with it. So they actually like that. In the beginning phase, in 5 years, 5 years back then, this is actually what people were selling. This is actually what coaches were selling. They were like, okay, I'm gonna help you, plug you or partner you with labs. That's where you're gonna see FunFox, eScreen, a lot of these labs, and you network with them, you partner with them. As long as you meet the requirements, then they set you up as a collection site and brings a lot of volumes and traffic and all that. But it's just that these days it becomes saturated, but not necessarily saturation. It's just that I think labs are beginning to deviate from that module. But I've come here today to let you know that there are still some businesses, there are still some agencies that wants to work with us, that likes what we do, that likes our business module, being a collection site. So today, having said all of that, let's come back to track. Let's come back to awesomeness here. So what I want to talk today, what I want to discuss today is how you can set up as a team, as a business, and you can do business. But my most utmost goal for wanting to discuss this today is to see if you guys can save some sort of money. The way that I do my business, the way that I run Impact Diagnostics Lab, I've never had to pay out of pocket for my overhead cost. And I see a lot of my students when we meet weekly, when I do my business, when I do my coaching session, a lot of you wants to do it, but you're afraid of the overhead cost. You're like, where is this money going to come from? Where is this going to happen? And it deters you from your goal. Because being mobile, you got to come with strategy. You can't offer mobile business without you having strategy. So what I want us to take away from here is that there are actually some businesses we can work with that can help us take care of our bills, our overhead cost. All right, so now you guys can start taking notes. Alta Lab. How many of you are familiar with Alta Lab? So let's start with the blood draw. We have different services, right? Remember, we all do a lot of stacking here. We stack services in our industry here. We offer blood draw, we offer DNA, we offer drug testing, we offer lead testing, fingerprint, background, I-9, and so on and so forth. It's a lot of things that we can do. So Alta Lab is very good. So if you're looking to wanting to partner with labs that can send clients to you, Alta. So go ahead and spell in the comment is ULTA. I'm glad that some of you are not familiar. So that means okay, very well. Alta Lab is a lab that you can work with for blood draw only, and they will send clients to you and pay you. The beautiful part with Alta Lab is that you actually get to set your fees. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. There are two reasons why I like working with Alta Labs. One, it shows you with their geographical map tool. There is a tool that Alta Lab have that a lot of you don't actually know how to use the tool. I use that tool to cheat a lot. It's not cheat, but it makes my life easier when I'm teaching or when I need to help a new business. We go into the geographical location tool setting and look at, is this a good area to venture in? Is this a good area to set up with? Is this area saturated? What's going on in this area? Who are my competitors? It answers a lot of questions for us. One, that's one of the benefits of Alta Lab. Number two, you get to set your fees. Number three, you don't have to pay, but these days, actually, there is now an $100 fee. If I were to be teaching this last 4, 5 months, 6 months ago, the conversation is a little bit different. It's free. You just have to meet two requirements. You do have to what? Have your general and professional liability insurance. Yeah, you do have to pay $100 right now. Yes, and you all can be listed on their site. So, and yeah, general and professional liability. And the fourth thing why I like Alta Lab is that you can double dip. There is a way you can drive traffic in. When Alta Lab works with you and partner with you, they give you what we call a microsite. That microsite that you have, you can embed Yeah, it's a one-time fee. You can embed that link on your website. You generate traffic. So when people are coming to you just for your natural business, maybe they found you on Google or through your adverts or through your marketing, they want to see your website, right? And then when they get there, oh, she can do this. They can do all this much labs. I can get my thyroid test here. I can get my vitamin D test here. I can draw my blood for cancer here. I can do a lot of this here. That's one traffic right there. You drew those traffic in. As long as they are booking through your link, you get that money. They automatically have selected your location and you get paid that way. Free traffic, right? The second traffic is Autolab, like Reza was saying. If say they don't know about you and they came through Autolab, you are going to be listed on Autolab's website and they can see you and select your location. But here's what I want you to take away, because some of you think you already know Autolab, but this is where it becomes Coach Eli thing's signature. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you. This is the beautiful part. And this is actually one of my top. This is how I actually teach my students. So here, let me go ahead and share. I don't remember how I share my screen again. Is it this one? I'll click nothing. I'm going to click what I'm not supposed to click. Okay. So when you come here, you would see, say for example, find a lab. So clients don't know you. Let's say for example, let's use Mississippi as a case study here. And oh my gosh, somebody put you know what? Just give me a zip code. Put a zip code in the comment here. Let me just copy that one time thing. Drop your comment in this. Drop a zip code for me in the comment, and I'll do it. I'll just use 2 examples. Go ahead and put your zip code in the comment for me, please. Okay, I'm gonna use the Clarivance 19422. 19422. I'll use the first 2 19422. And then you go ahead and search. Okay. As you can see in 19422, so look at the map here. There's a lot of people here in the Lansdale, Pottstown. But by the time you start to come to Westchester and Kennett Square, actually, this is my area here. This is where I used to go to school here. You see, there isn't any vendor here. We don't have any vendor on this side. What's going on? So there is no vendor in the Westchester area. This is my school. You all know I graduated from Westchester University, right? So Westchester right here needs you. So if I were you, I'm going to do my business here because there isn't anyone. But there's a lot of cluster, not quite a few here in Drexel Hill. And if you go further on this side, we don't have any. Look, there isn't anyone in Morgantown, Birdsboro, all the spots down here. Exton, Downingtown, Coatesville. This area here, there isn't too much saturation. But as you can see, there's a lot of us here. So that's the 2 that I was describing. So sometimes you can use Autolab just to see where the needs are, and it just kind of give you a gauge. Number 2, it's list you up here as a vendor. But this is what I want to point out for you guys. You set your fees, correct? But as you can see, this is 3.0 miles. This is 4 points. And this is a Quest Diagnostics. Now they go back to setting the names before they don't actually show us the name. One thing, let me quickly say one thing real quick. So it's a lot of Quest here. So this is also telling me something right now. It's a lot of Quest and no independent owner like you and I. Charlene, it's just Quest. So when anyone like you and I set up here, you're sweeping the old town because it's a lot of line backlog with this Quest. I don't see a private clinic here. So there is a huge need at that zip code. I don't see any. And these are all Quest. Look, but there is one here. So this is Philly, officially stamped labbed. I don't see their fees. There is another, there's another one, right? So right and this guy are here. Let's go. I'm looking for something. Modern Lab. Okay, this is my student. I actually toured this lab. Do you guys remember when I toured this location? Some of you are following me. So as you can see, I don't see too much. So I'm starting from where? It's kind of crazy and exactly what I'm thinking. Look, I was in East Norristown. If you guys are familiar with Pennsylvania, from East Norristown, there is nothing else in the middle unless you drive all the way down here to this area here, to this modern area here. But this map is very easy. It allows you to track ASAP. So you also get to set your fees when it comes to Autolab. Autolabs, anyone, and blood draw. A lot of people are not insured and they need to come in or just need a quick result or need a quick answer. So they would always come here on LabCorp, on Quest Diagnostics. Autolab, and buy, because Autolab's tests are very cheap and affordable. So when they say, for example, if this is your location and they select this location, you get the payment. So you're double dipping. You can dip from here. You can also get the traffic from your site. I'm gonna do one more. I'm just gonna randomly pick 95826. 95826, 95826. Let's see what's there. Last week we saw that there wasn't any business in one particular zip code. What was that? 95. Oh my gosh, 95826. 95826. This is in California. Same problem. Look, everyone is always, that's the thing with our business people. We always like to be in the same place and we leave all these others with needs. So that means these people here would have to travel to this location. And that means, we know what that means. But if you were to be the single person or single provider here, you're going to be making a lot of money. So sometimes before you secure your location, come and borrow this tool and look. It allows you to see what's going on and who is where. So again, we have Quest and we have these people. We have Maze. These are mobile. So now what they did, that's interesting. Alta does a lot of things. Alta is doing a lot of try and error too. Because as of last week, we saw the price. Now I can't see pricing. So let me just pretend and select that location. See, I don't see a fee. Typically, there's a list of fees, but the good thing again with Autolab is that you can set your fees with these people and they pay you per your fee. It's also beautiful if you're mobile, and it will definitely let people know that you're mobile. It's going to state mobile, and that way you can charge for your mobile fees. I recommend that when you do reach out to Autolab, you tell them that you want to offer both mobile and non-mobile. Okay, that's for blood draw. We also have for blood draw, y'all can work with a lot of special labs, but we work with my one medical source. It's called Moms. Moms is also Moms is like a TPA, and what they do is only special kits. My one medical source, that's all they do. But the only requirement is that you do have to have a location. For right now, they don't work with mobile labs. So if you have a physical location, you can reach out to my one medical source and they can send clients to you. My one medical source will send clients to you. Let's see if I can share my screen and show you a little bit. My one medical source. Share screen. It's this one. I'm still learning. My one medical source, and you also get to have a portal with all of these labs that you partner with. You can keep track of how much you make and they will give you access. So one of the questions that I get frequently is that, do you guys need your own portal? I personally don't have a portal or EHR for my business. What I have is individual portals. So I have an account. If I have an account with a lab, automatically I have a portal with them. All I just need to remember is my login credentials for each and the URL. That's how I usually train my staff if I have to. And I can just see, as you can see, there is a portal for Alta. There is a portal for my one medical source. There is a portal for there is a portal for DDC. Every one of them have portal. So this is the portal for my one medical source. All right, and this is their website right here. And you can come here and also partner with them. You will be considered a lab here. And with my one medical source, you get to set your fees. You can even increase your fees. You can request for increase in your fee. This guy right here sends a lot of clients, and you'll be put in a portal, like I said, and you will be able to see a list. They have up to 80 vendors as we speak, and they're increasing their network every day. And Again, these people would just bring the supplies, they bring the kit. All you need for supply is to have your blood drawing kit, your supplies, and that's it. The client brings in the tube, which is a kit. So these guys are basically for specialty kits. Speaking of specialty kits, we're going after funding for chronic diseases next month. And we're going to be talking about this, but I just wanted to say that speaking of specialty kits. If you have any question, go ahead and put in a comment. I'll take care of that later. These are my two vendors. I have more, but I feel like I just want to share these two. If you reach out to these two people, they are going to send clients to you and you're going to work with them. I know for my phlebotomy in-house, there is a huge list of special labs that you can work with, and they work with you guys. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing that screen one more time. All right. Now for drug testing. Let's go into drug testing a little bit. So, yeah, that's moms. For drug testing, the best way, honestly, to really get clients referral is for you to reach out to a TPA that has an electronic compatibility. That you don't worry about the kit, Gina. Gina, you said you was gonna sign up for my class. You didn't sign up just yet, but you don't worry about the kits. The patients will bring in the kit. The doctor offices have the kit, so if they need a lab, if they need a special lab request, they give them the kit and they bring it to you. So that's why you need to be in network with them, and they'll send those referrals to you. All that takes care of that. So for drug testing, your best bet. Remember, I'm not teaching you marketing. I'm teaching you how you can get referred, how you can get paid, who you should be partnering with so they can send clients to you so you can get paid. Okay. And like I said, I have this influx and I've never had to use my money to pay for my overhead cost. I work with the best way for drug screening is to reach out to a vendor, a TPA, third party administrator that can that you can electronically do all your conversion. When it comes to paper chain, it becomes hard. You won't be able to do it. It's not convenient because of the logistics behind it. So to save all this stress, we like to work with eScreen and we like to work with FormFax. eScreen FormFax. Look, I have a list of TPAs. I have over 200 TPAs I can give you right now. But when you reach out to these people, the first thing they want to ask is, do you have an electronic compatibility mode, means, way to do this drug testing? So they rely on you to have electronic CCF chain of custody. And the only place you can get the electronic chain of custody is through either eScreen or FormFax. By the time you have access to either of these people, these two vendors, you are by default partner with all the TPAs in their network. Does that make sense? So you don't have to individually work or look for NDS don't have NDS National Drug Screen. I don't know what they offer you guys. What do they offer? Do they have an electronic chain of custody? I don't think they have that. NDS don't have electronic chain of custody. And that's why I don't really talk about them too much. Be specific, Risa. NDS, do they have it? You have to let me know. I don't think they do. So for eScreen, you do have to meet the requirement. For FormFax, you have to meet the requirement. But by the time you are in the network, exactly. That's why they don't have a benefit. NDS don't have benefits for anything. Like they don't. They send. And look, let me quickly say this. Let me provide clarity. I think you're getting confused, Risa. Um, Client referral is different from when you have your own personal lab account. For drug testing, let me spend time here. I think there's a lot of controversial issue here. There's a lot of things people are not still clear on how drug testing works. As a lab business owner, when you want to do drug testing as one of your services, I recommend that your business, have your own personal account. Why? Let's say you are doing your marketing and you have a contract. How do you intend to run the testing? So your business on its own needs its own lab account. You need your own paper chain of custody. This is for you and it will be customized. You will see on that particular document, your business name will be customized. Like this is for my lead. This is my lead testing. I have my lab testing account with LabCorp, Metox. So the paper that they send to you, you need it. You need your own paper account. And you need to do it either through CRL, LabCorp, or Quest. And these days, these labs are difficult and you can barely get in with them. They won't, they require that you have a business credit. But every businesses, I understand, say you want to work and partner with someone that will send you clients, you also have to have your own business lab account. Because if you have contracts, if you have clients that wants to walk in, if you have customers that wants to use your lab, how are you going to facilitate that process? So you need your own lab account. And you can set it up either through Quest, LabCorp, Aliri, CRL. There's a whole lot of them that you can work with. For LabCorp, they are going to ask that you pay a certain. Every of these people ask that you pay a fee. So I hope it's clear. It's two ways you can do it, but you have to actually do it both ways. You need a path where they can send clients to you. It's not your account; it's their account. So you're just doing collection. You're the collection site, and they pay you for all the clients that they send to you. You don't have to worry about marketing. You don't have to worry about any of those. You are the collector. You are the collection site. You don't market. It's their account. They send them to you. You get paid. The second part is you are the lab. It's your account. It's your business. You set the fees. You pay the lab to run your specimen. Why? You need this because if you're in business, if you have an LLC, anything can happen. Tomorrow you can get a contract to come and start to test this youth. You can get sport medicine contract. You can get a security company contract. You can get a fingerprint contract. There are so many contracts. But today we're not talking about marketing. There are so many. I have close to 6 contracts underneath my belt. If I don't have a lab to send it to, how am I going to run? I have a towing company contract, so they send all their drivers to me. I have a security agency contract, all their new hire they send it to me. I need my lab account to run the show for other businesses. You can partner with TPAs to help them with collection. If this makes sense, put a 3 in the comments. The both, it's two different things. So RISA, what you just described, is NDS. They help you set up a CRL account. They help you set up. Very good. And how many of you have both? If you have both, put a 2 in the comments. If you have one of the other, put 1. If you don't have any, put a 0. I want to say something real quick. If you have both types of account, put a 2. If you have just one, put a 1. If you have Bruna Purchase, good. Very good. So Risa, you have 1. You need 2. You need both of them, y'all. You need to be a collection site, and you also need to go find your own client. I see you, Shante. So the second way is what we are describing today. You need to work with eScreen and FormFax. When you have these two people, they are the giants in our industry. When you have one of these people, when you have either, but I recommend you have both eScreen and FormFax. And I will give you a little bit of nugget here. How you can get in with eScreen. It's a little bit hard and complicated this day, but there is a way you can still go around it. eScreen are going to come back and say, oh, they're saturated. It is true. They're saturated because of what you told them. You told them that you can't work for them. That's why they ask you to go away. There is a way we get in, and there is no time I help my clients. We always get them. We always get eScreen. And if you have eScreen, you have everything because you have access to all the TPAs. It's like you're in a network. And any TPA can go as long as there is a need in your area. They can select your location for the drug screen, and you are going to get the payment. Because remember, when these employers are setting, when they are putting their employee in the system for drug screening, there is a unique code. There is a unique barcode that has been generated. When they come to your location and you scan that barcode, you get that money. That's why you need to be in the system. And before you know it, those money adds up. Even though you're not going to use that system alone, you're not going to say, oh, this is the only thing I want to do. You also need the second. That's why I say you need both, because that's the second one helps you make a lot of money. The first one brings in traffic. It keeps you busy while you're trying to get your momentum. So while you're waiting to get your business up and running and secure your contract, because there is a need. When you get this contract, while you're waiting to get this contract, and you only need 2 to 3 contracts, solid contract, you don't need a lot. That's why you just have to work a little bit hard on marketing, and you'll be fine. And you'll be used, it's like you want to take off. It's like an airplane that wants to take off. You work a little bit hard when you're trying to get up. By the time you get there, you're fine. You're steady. It's like my lead contract right now. We don't have to worry about making money because we have a contract. Last 2 weeks, on the 5th, yeah, last week we did a test. We had a lead event. In the coming weeks, again, we have lead event back to back because of the way that I've desired to set up my business. So for drug testing, you want to reach out to eScreen and FormFox. If you have one, you want to try to get the other. So that's the solution for you becoming a collection site, and they pay you per year anytime you scan the barcode, and there is a process for that. The second part is a little bit, it's before it was easy to get in with labs, but let me tell you something. All you need right now, my lab can help you, and that's where the NDS comes in. NDS and my business are the only businesses in this industry that helps individuals to secure a lab account. So if you don't have a business credit, if the lab has turned you away and say, oh, you can't get a business credit because you can't get a lab account because you don't have a business credit, we can work with you. You can secure your business, you can secure a lab account with us. We give you your supplies, we get you this, your chain of custody is going to be custom to you. You need this again because if you have a client, you set the fees for this one. You can charge up to $120. You can charge a whole lot because it's your business. So for example, let's say a security company needs you guys, you say per staff is $80. So let's say these people have 20 staff every month. That's your profit. And that's why you have to look for these people. And that's the HR system that I intend to teach you when you get to conference. There is an HR system where we use. No, electronic is for everything. Electronic is not for physical only. Electronic is not for occupational health. It comes with drug screening. It comes with TB, two-step PPD. Electronic as is occupational. And that's why if you have a location, you can expand. That's a very good one. Nina is you're already guessing where I'm coming with that. So to get in with eScreen, you have to tell eScreen that you're an occupational health center. If you go to eScreen telling them not their language they don't understand, they are going to tell you that they're saturated. And that's why eScreen will say they are always saturated, because you're telling them that you can only do one out of many that they need you. So you have to tell them that you're an occupational health center and they definitely want to work with you. That's about the only and easiest way to get in with eScreen. But a lot of you don't know that. I just dropped the nugget right here. I hope you guys are picking it up. And when you have eScreen, when we had eScreen, we were testing 80 plus 100. And my students saw my receipt. Yo, if you've been following me for a while, you probably have seen this receipt somewhere. I do a lot of videos, but it's there. If you care to see or care to prove me wrong, go look at my payment from eScreen. We were testing back and forth. So, you know how many people needs drug testing? But the thing is, these businesses don't know us. They don't know us as businesses. They know Quest. They know the big guys. So we either want to work with the big guys by partnering with them, or you use my other formula, which is I say you need to be a trainer. You need to take your services as an HR consultant to these businesses. Tell them that you're going to help them save money. You're going to say, stop paying these people. I will show you the way. It's a bait system. But I don't want to teach you marketing just yet today. I want to just tell you how you can partner and get money. But for those of you that like advanced information, that is how. 24 carats gold. I'm telling you, even if that's about what you've learned, y'all can leave now. I'm telling you, I just gave you a huge nugget, but some of you didn't pick up, some of you are scrolling, some of you are not attentive. I just dropped a nugget here. I just dropped huge. Even I'm like, did I just say those things? But I don't care. I said it. I said it. This is good for it. But it's not even what I picked it up. I'm dropping some gems here, y'all. I'm dropping some gems. Look, the best way, because look, to be honest with yourselves, they don't know you. They know Quest. You're not a lab, remember? You're not a lab. They know Quest. Who doesn't know Quest? Who doesn't know LabCorp? Who doesn't know Amazon? Who doesn't know Walmart? They don't know no Tiffany Wheatstein Diagnostic Lab. They don't know no Elizabeth. Come on now, let's be honest with ourselves. But the best way for Elizabeth to really eat out of the big cake is strategy. You just gotta be. That's what you see me. I'm saying I'm making this much is because I'm using my strategy. It's just strategy because strategy is what will make you sell. If you don't have strategy, you're just gonna be begging, begging, and they won't give you. People don't like to share. The rich likes to get richer, and the poor they don't care. They keep getting poorer. But we have to be smart. We have to think like the smart people too. What is Amazon doing? Why is Amazon selling over and over? Why is Walmart selling over and over? Why are these people selling over and over? It's the strategy. They know what they're doing. The rich continue to get richer. And they make us here. They want us to continue to get poor. And we are not even asking for much. We only want to make 1 million every year. That's it. Do you guys want to make more than that? My goal is just to make 1 million. I'm done. And I have to meet my goal with everything it takes me. And whatever it takes me is what I'm going to do. That's it. I'm going to take anything it takes me. And I say, few of the things it takes you is become a trainer, start to teach. You don't even have to teach people. You don't have to teach like I'm teaching you. You can do that. I even say y'all come and do white label. You don't have to do white label to make $1 million. There are different ways. You just got to be smart and like you truly want to do it, because some of you truly like to work for people. So people can't be bothered, but some people just can't really go through stress. Some people don't like hard add something. Some people it's challenging to them. But those of us that like it, we have results. Become a trainer. I like that, Lena. Think like a corporation. Think like the big people. They have all they do is branding. They have the same minds that we have. They just have the numbers. That's all. The two things they have is the numbers and the packaging. When you open the packet, there is nothing in there. I'm telling you, the same Louis Vuitton will go to China and just do branding. Do you think all this celebrity, all this what is this thing called designer? They're all still from China. The same designer that you pay top dollars for were made in China. The difference is the packaging and the branding. You have to brand your business. That's all. When I do lead testing, what makes what why am I making $10,000? What makes you what do you what's the difference between you and I? What's the difference between you and I? You just have to. The only thing is, do you want to do it? Is that how you want to make your money? Because money, you can make money. Just make money. You can drive, you can make money. You can go to you can be a medical doctor. You can decide to be a cleaner. The goal is money, right? It's just that we have different lifestyle. So all these things, I'm telling you, this Louis Vuitton is also from China. Everybody outsourced everything. You think they made Louis Vuitton here? It's branding. It's the branding. So you have to think like corporates. And you can't beat Quest. Quest wants you to feed under them. Quest wants to set your location for collection. And I don't see anything wrong with it. It's just that you have to multiply. You just have to take a step further. Don't wait for just Quest only. So, what you're going to start to preach is I can help you save money. Instead of you paying over and over for each drug test for each employee, why don't we train you in house? You give me $5,000 and I'll give you a lifetime access. I'm going to help you and I'll show you exactly how to be doing drug testing in house. And if you want, you can even help each businesses open their own account. You think if you tell a business this formula, they won't buy you? They will rather pay you that $5,000 if they know they can do all this in-house in training, training in-house. If they know they can give the test in-house, then they will do it. And that's why I say you have to start, just start to, it's all about creativity and just using the right language and speaking to the right person. And like I said, everybody doesn't have to be your client. You only need 2 to 3, and that's, you'll be fine, because your goal is 1 million and that's it. So you just have to really, really be keen into what you want to do. Think like the corporate. I like that. Who said that? That was Nina. Think like the big guys. They are not big. They weren't born big. They weren't born big, y'all. So that's drug testing. If you want to get in with e-screen, why? E-screen needs more than drug testing, but you only are offering drug testing. E-screen needs you to offer the other things. E-screen is like a one-stop shop. They need you to be able to do TB. They need you to be able to do ear tests, all this other occupational. And that's why I say you have to partner. Partnership works too. You just have to partner, or tell them what they need to hear. Anytime we write to these people, we tell them what they need to hear, y'all. Tell them that you have these things. They won't bother looking up your location. They will say, oh, beautiful. Next step, before you know it, the guy that I asked you to reach out to e-screen, it transfers your case to your case manager, your local manager. And that's how you get the lab account. If I've done this over and over, I'm giving you my formula. I'm not supposed to, but I'm sharing. Hopefully you're catching this nugget. It's the same thing for Phone Fox. Phone Fox has a lot of clients too. They will send these people to you. That's how you work with them for drug screening. And you go ahead and stack it with your own personal clients. Go talk to the security company. Every you know, and let me tell you, for those of you that have these people, start to look at the people that they send to you. Where are they coming from? It's a lot of health agencies, staffing agencies. They need drug testing every day, because you know why? They have a contract with a staffing agency, with a health agency, with a clinic, with a hospital, with a memory care agency, with a nursing home. So they have to meet the requirement. When you're sending staff out, you need to do everything on that staff before you can, what is it called, before you can dispatch. You have to have every staff item in their profile, employee profile. You can't just hire somebody and say, oh, go and work elsewhere. So staffing agencies are your best bet, because they are not the staff they have are not working directly for them, so they can't hide, because if anything happens on job, they will be fined. So every time a staffing agency is staffing, they make sure the employee staff is complete. Because why? The employee is being dispatched. So they always can't afford to cheat or take corners. They can't take a shortcut. They have to pay for everything an employee have, because by default, every employee in America needs to be what? Drug tested, because it's the federal law. Every workplace needs to be drug free. So you can't put an employee under the influence of alcohol. Transportation companies too. So you say you're looking for businesses, you're looking for contract. Go and talk to these few industries. They will buy from you, because these are the people that truly needs what you're selling. And while you're doing that, partner with these people to send you clients. They will send individuals to you. They will send clients to you. It's just that reimbursement is low. It won't give us to where we need to get real quick, but it's something. It does adds up. Now let's switch gear. Fingerprint. Fingerprint also sends vendors, also sends clients to us. Fingerprint agencies does. Field print. If you reach out to Field Print, if you have a good location, Field Print will set you up for free. They will give you $20,000 free equipment. An equipment that will cost you typically $20,000, you will get it for free. But you do have to have clean background though, because they check for those things. You can't. You need to, because you're going to be back. You're going to be checking people. You're going to have access to some people's information. They need to make sure you don't have any criminal anything on your record. That's about the only requirement. Field Print sends a lot of clients, a lot, a lot. And whenever Field Print says yes to you, you are guaranteed of something. That's how many industries so far. Can't find my notes. I took a lot of notes. So what about virtual mailboxes? Virtual mailbox. How many of you are doing virtual mailbox? If you are putting it for put a 4 in the comment. I want to say something real quick. Do you guys know you can turn virtual mailbox into a thing? You see those I post, that's what I'm saying. I post to became popular today. I post to don't have one single location. I post to don't have a location. It is us that is I post to. Isn't that crazy? I post to is the same thing with Amazon. Amazon don't have one single product. All they have is a portal. They only have that Amazon, and it's a lot of sellers. It's the same thing, and that's how corporation are building today. You all need to start to be smart. Amazon, which product have you seen on Amazon? Are you telling me Amazon is the one that produces this week? Is this week from? I bought this week from Amazon, but Amazon is not the seller. Is it making sense to you? It's the same thing. iPostal is just the name. Anytime mailbox. I actually have anytime mailbox. These people will go and start to find people. They will plug and put themselves in every corner, every places, and they make money. And that's my goal too in 2026, to put CoachEli everywhere, and we all start to make money. Virtual mailbox, only 3 of you out of 38 people watching. Only 3 plus me, 4 of us. Virtual mailbox will send, and you can double dip. You can partner with up to 4 virtual mailboxes, even if it's just virtual. In a lot of new businesses, people just need the address. They don't need to send no mail. And I had a girl that just came to pick up a mail. Virtual mailbox is also a thing, y'all. And if you're afraid of overhead cost, actually try. Just try. Invest in that and make sure your goal. So before you go get a space, this is what I want you to do. Before you go get a space, get a virtual mailbox vendor and ask them about the address and see if they will work with you. Then if they say yes, the moment they say yes, I say go ahead and take a leap of faith, pay that 1 month's rent and get that office space. Before the next month, the I post to customers are going to be the ones to start to pay your location. Because why? It's a lot of people that needs addresses for several reasons. They have their home address, but people barely wants to put their home address on anything. That's it. No, you are going to keep people's mail. So you're going to use your address, and people are going to use you as their, I don't know what they call them. Is that what you're trying to say, Nina? Yeah. No, you are going to have a location, and people are going to select your location. You are going to keep people's mail for them. So they would give you all the training. Like now, people are using my office address as their addresses. And if they have a mail, I just pick up the mail and I scan it in. They know that they have a mail, they come pick it up. We have anytime. I am with anytime mailbox. Anytime mailbox is very easy. If you need me to send you the referral, just reach out to me. Anytime mailbox. It's a good one. We also have iPostal. Some of you have iPost. Some of you right now, you all even let's okay, let me explain what I'm trying to say. Majority of you are mobile businesses. True or false? Aren't you paying an iPostal address? It's the same concept. Mobile businesses, we have billions of mobile businesses. People are looking for share space, this, that. People have need for only me, Elizabeth. I have 3 virtual mail addresses. Yes. So virtue, a lot of mobile businesses needs this. So you are going to go get a space so that that space can serve you for multiple reasons, not just for mailboxes. Then you can start to work with other vendors that need your address. Because if you don't have a location, you are going to be missing out on some revenue, streams of revenue, such as eScreen that wants to work with you, such as Field Prints that wants to work with you, such as my One Medical Source that wants to work with you, such as Alta Labs that wants to work with you. And this is just about the ones that I know. I know there are tons of other businesses out there, because that's the big man, that's the rich man, not the big man. That's the rich man's module. Rich man don't have an overhead. They plant themselves in everywhere. It's like DDC. DDC only have one location in Ohio, but DDC can do collection in all 50 states. Are you kidding me? You imagine you have access, you are able to do business in all 50 states. This is what this rich man are doing. It's a rich man concept. That's how you make money fast. So let us start to think of how we can duplicate our services and how we can multiply in all facets, in all states. What I just said, are you guys understand? Are you following me? Is it making sense on what I'm saying though? Put a 1 in the comment if you understand what I'm saying. So that's exactly where I'm coming from with that. So so you are going to be a mail center, and you can work with, very good, thank you, y'all. You can work with anytime mailbox, and or I post on, I know there are other ones, I only know of these two. And like I said, you can partner with more than four. And I said, take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith. Just pay your 1 month rent and see if you won't sell, because it's working. All these things I'm sharing with you are the things that works for me, or that is working for me. Thank you, Shanti. I'm glad it's helping. As long as it can help one person, my mission, I'm done. That's my assignment. And I'm grateful for you guys' participation. It helps. I'm grateful for you. And if I were you, I'm going to start to prep my question. What about DNA? How many of you are partner with DDC? If you're a partner with DDC, put a 7 in the comment. Thank you, Cindy. Put a 7 in the comment. Thank you, Deidre. Put a 7 in the comment if you're a partner with DDC right now. That's another way you can send. Look, I'm not going to be honest with you. There was 1 month where things were really slow for me. Things were really slow for Impact Lab. And the only thing that allowed us to make our money was DDC. DDC, for some reason, my area is a lot of immigrants in this area. So there is a lot of immigration and even just DNA testing in general. So they select my location like anything. And it's just that DDC has a lot. DDC has all the government contract. They work with all the government, what is it called? Courthouses. If you go to a courthouse right now, they will be very specific. Can you do DDC testing? That's why you all need to partner with DDC. You all need to partner with this because DDC is recognized. They are the best vendor for, even when you go to immigration, when you go for your interview. Some of it are my immigration consultant. The immigration bureau will be, they are always specific. Go to this particular agency. So DDC is very good. And you can do two things. And I only do one thing with DDC. I'm a collection site. Thank you, Denise. I am a collection site. They send me all their clients. And with DDC, now y'all can start to charge up to $60. If I draw a blood for DDC, but don't, I'm going to show you how you can skip that $700. That's another nugget, and I'm going to drop on you guys. And you are going to promise me, if I drop this, you won't saturate it. Because if you saturate, the saturation is where it gets. When we work with DDC, I'm telling you, 2 years ago, we weren't paying no $700. Last year, we weren't paying $700. DDC started this nonsense this year because people messes things up, but it's good though. That's human. We can't control everyone. But the good thing is there's always going to be a way for your girl, because you know me, I'm smart. I already have DDC. If you like, go and share it. By the time I drop, there is a way you can skip the $700 as I speak, because you really need to plug in with DDC. You all need to plug in with DDC because DDC will send client. They be sending every day. DDC can call now. I already know their number, 513 from Ohio. I don't miss those calls. And if I miss it, they leave me a message. I call right back because they will leave you a case number. If I don't get in with the person that called me, hey, this is the case number. Can you pull that and send that? Because look, I make close to 1,000 by just doing DDC collection. That pays my rent. I don't have to, my overhead cost is less than $800 just by partnering with these people. All right, you can get in with DDC, and that's about the only vendors. An alliance is the only vendor that allows you to resell non-invasive. No, well, DDC lets you, but DDC is very expensive. DDC non-invasive pregnancy test, if you resell it, is $1,200. But if you go through Alliance, you're paying $750. So how would you make more money? That's, by the way, Alliance is the only lab that allows you to resell immigration DNA. No other labs allows us to do that. However, DDC is the only lab that lets us that sends us clients for collection, which is very good, which I like. Now, that is true. When you reach out to DDC, as I speak, they're gonna ask you to pay $750. Don't say no. All you just have to do is one thing. Let him send the paperwork. When he sends the paperwork, what you're going to do on that paperwork is that you are going to tell on that application that you have up to 2 DNA partner. You are with this, you are with that. I'm not going to give you too much elaboration. If you pick, you pick up. You're going to put on the application that you're already working with quite a few lab partners. By the time you finish with the application, submit it back, and in the body of the email, say, I would like to request a waiver. Tell them you're not going to pay that $700 because you are not a newbie. You have been working and you know how to do this DNA business. And as a matter of fact, that you have a lot of clients. By the time you send that information in, come back and thank me later. That's how you're going to waive that fee. We've done it and we do it every day. Okay? So, because I have any time, how do they know you have any time? The only way you won't get in with iPostal is if you are near, if you're 5 mile radius near a UPS. Yeah, a UPS. You're welcome, Gina. They have this contract with UPS and they can't set you up next to a UPS. That's about the only thing. Jonice, okay, okay. Some people didn't want to come here. Who knows? I may decide to unleash this URL because there's a lot of nugget on this in this session. Okay, golden, right? Thank you. I'm glad. In life, you have to give back and you have to bless. The blessing will come. Don't always. Let me tell you what happened. I was going to mail Lashandra the DNA testing kits for conference because I try to order from directly from the lab. They say they won't send it to Atlanta unless they send it to my physical location. So I had to mail it manually to her. And I went to the post office yesterday. There was this lady right in front of me. She has a tape. Can you please borrow me a tape so I can use? The lady said, no, she can't give me a tape. Like, you're not going to give me a tape. $2 tape. You mean you want to tape your life with this tape that you have left? I'm just saying this to say, this really hurt me because when I came on my show with my husband, it was like, haven't I told you to stay in your lane? I don't stay in my lane. No. I always try to test people and give people the benefit of that. But she didn't give me the tape, so I don't see why. Honestly, I feel like if I bless you guys will remember me. There are so many things that I kind of like know, and I don't even remember sometimes to share. But these are the ways, though. You can skip your DNA fee. You can skip your DNA fees by partnering with. Tell his name is what is the DNA guy's name? Justin, just Dustin. Just tell Dustin, I'm not paying because I'm not knowing this game, okay? And he's gonna whip the fee and you need to get in with DDC because DDC is good. For your reseller, just go through Alliance because Alliance is way cheaper. So you don't have to pay because DDC is expensive. Alliance is cheaper, their kits are cheaper. Like you can resell a DNA for 120. If you go through DDC, it's quite expensive. So the only thing I do with them, I use them for collection. And they send a lot of clients. Like I said, they have contracts. They have all the government contracts in all states, and they have these clients. And I'm just so upsetting that they just use us for collection. So now 2026, what we want to start to do is start to use these people for collection. And how we're going to start to move is that you all are going to be training. You all are going to take your word out there, your business out there. Even if it's just about one module that you understand, because there are different modules and there are different things you can do with your businesses and services. Even if it's one that you master in the next 2-3 months, that's fine. Just go to businesses. And like I said, not everyone will be your client, and it's okay. Let's say you're able to sell your train the trainer or HR package to one businesses every month. So that's 5,000 in 10 places or 12 places. That's good. That's good. Decent. If you're able to make 5,000 in 1 month, train one company, they'll be fine. You know how many companies wants to save money, especially this staffing agency. You show them because they don't know. What they know, the way they are thinking is that, oh, when we have a staff, we're gonna have to pay for the drug testing. That's about what they know. But now you're gonna go there and say, hey, stay right there. I'm going to show you how you can save money on each employee's drug screening. We are going to show you how you're going to do the collection yourself in-house, and you're going to show you how you can get the results. Do you think if you solve a staffing agency problem with that, they will pay you that fees? How many of you agree with this concept? Put a one in the comment. They will. We will show them how to get the lab account. And that's when you start. So now you're doing what we call additional ads on. What I ask you to go in there to do is show them how to do the drug testing. Now, if we want to show them how they can get results in, and that's actually the selling marker for you. Your selling marker is that I am going to help you get results every time you do drug testing. A staffing agency will buy you out right there. A staffing, that's what we call HR solution. Why do you think Uber came and took over? Uber only came and said, you know what, we won't be paid. You all know what a medallion is, right? Because when you have a taxi, you have to buy a medallion. And taxi just keep ripping people off by selling medallion. Take your medallion away. We don't want no medallion. I'm gonna start to tell young folks, bring your car, no medallion, walk on your terms. You know how much Uber makes on one driver? y'all think, and yet people are still driving Uber because they make money and they make those at their terms, at their time. But Uber makes a huge amount of money every day on one driver. You imagine how many Ubers we have right now? How many of you don't have Uber app? Everybody on this planet has Uber app. One Uber just came today and took us all out. The same concept. We are getting ready for Quest. How many of you are with me? If you are ready with me, tell me a 8 in the comment. We are going to wipe Quest and LabCorp. It's enough. They make all the money, but we don't have a strategy. That's the point. We need a strategy. And the strategy is for us to go in there and start to solve all these businesses' problems. Then they won't pay them anymore. Then they would no longer be our competitors. Enough is enough. It's too much competition. They barely want us to make money. And you all are phlebotomists. You work for this business every day. Y'all draw blood every day. You work for Quest. No, you want to own your lab, but how? With a strategy, with a concept that will sell. And I am so strong on this concept. And I said, you don't have to think everybody will buy from you. Because look at Zuckerberg. When Zuckerberg was coming, the Facebook guy, nobody believed in him. They said, get away. What do you mean? Look at Facebook today, wiping everybody out. It's the same concept. And I got this because God has given me a vision. And I'm not going to sleep until that vision manifests itself. Quest is bothering me. No, it's too much for me. It's too much. They only want me to do collection. Okay, I don't have a problem, but I have a solution for you. You are going to become an agent. You think if, and I see all the aids because they will. You're not going to show them how to fish. You're going to show them how to save money. They will get the results. And that's all that you need. You think if you charge 10,000 and you put all the paperwork together, you're going to see that this is just a rough idea. If you put everything in order, a company will give you 10 grand for the solution you bring to them. Because they will look back at how much they've paid in a year for drug testing. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. And I can do it right away with you. Don't worry. Again, go back to what Nina said. Use the compression mentality. It doesn't have to fly right away, but you'll be surprised. This is a good formula. Alliance is a diagnostic, is a DNA lab. And let's switch gears because I'm about to wrap up. Funding is the go-to this day. We're going to have to start to secure money for our businesses. We're going to have to start to find a way to get money. Because sometimes this finding money is so hard. I ask you to go market. You're marketing, nobody's marketing you. Nobody's listening to you. It's so hard. So how about we turn government funds into daily cash flow? There are so many agencies that likes what we do. There are so many, I'm taking that back. There are so many agencies right there that needs to reinvest back into the community. They need to, because agencies by law, you make all this much money. How are you going to show? So they need to start to give funds. They need to start to give out grants. Why do you think nonprofit has grants? And that's why I say come to conference, because one thing that I want to show you is that as an LLC, you need a nonprofit too. It's like the reason why you want to get an LLC is to make money. It's the same thing. It's like you're eating bread without a butter. You need is bread and butter. You have LLC, you have to by default have a nonprofit. That's the number one solution. Because a lot of agencies, a lot of organizations, large corporations, biggest, when they have this money, they want to give it back to nonprofit. Why? Why nonprofit? Because it is tax what? Deductible. Is it making sense to you? They want to give their money to nonprofit as a grant because they will write it back in tax. It's all business concept. So you need an LLC, you need a nonprofit. That's the number one reason. Why are there so many grants? Philanthropists, in-kind, this and that. There are also some contracts as I speak. And SAM.gov is not enough. We can't really get the money through SAM.gov by staying and queuing in line. You are going to stay there and queue in line. They won't call you. But the way that we want to start to move these days 2026 is going to be good. Put in the comment if you believe me. Put good in the comments, because there are so many things that will start to change, that will start to happen. Put in the comment good though, because things will start to happen. I'm telling you guys right now. Just have to be strategic. You have to have that mindset to really make money and do weird things, and you'll see your results. Zuckerberg, nobody liked him, nobody believed in him. Look at Uber today. Taxi, I bet Taxi was going to be say, hi, you, what you mean? Look at Uber, Lyft, they came. There's so many new things coming up. These are just the ones that I know. So many new innovations. We got to really be ready. Are you ready? That's the thing though. Y'all need to be ready and be positioned. Go and get your nonprofit today. You need your 501(c)(3) because we're going to be flowing in abundance of money next year. Because now I know the plug. I know the plug. I'm telling you right now. Thank you, Nina. I'm overtaken. When we go to meetings, I'm like, yo, wait. Because, and look, it starts to get beautiful. Next month, our topic is chronic diseases. This month we were doing genetic testing, and I said we targeted veteran for a reason. I'm not gonna keep telling you. You miss it. But get ready for next month. Chronic diseases. Without, look, you know how many funders, you know how many money, you know people are dying for real. You all know that people are really dying. Chronic diseases, cancer-related diseases, diabetic. Too many problems, too many diseases here taking lives. So funders, money are, if I don't care what the beautiful big bold whatever this guy is doing, agencies are ready to pour and give back to you. Agencies are ready to give back to you. So we are positioning. I need you to get ready with me on this one here. We are positioning and getting our businesses ready. Because why? We contribute to those things. They need lab. They need you can't say you are taking care of some sort of diseases without checking what's up in the body system. And that's why I need you all to get ready. Because we are gonna get some money. We are going to be positioning and putting some powerful things together to secure funding. So that's another strategy. You're going to go there with uniqueness, with this, with idea, with partnership and all that, but really to make moves, to make big moves, we have to start to position our businesses. While we are going for grants, your nonprofit will take all the grants and your LLC will take care of the business for that. Because the grant is supposed to be spent anyway. Don't you know that? How do you spend money? Don't you pay people? So you pay yourself, you pay your LLC. Just have to know how to distinguish all of these things. But funds are available because it's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. We have to start to position our business. It's a lot. It's only what you know that you know, my people. It's what you know that you know. But the opportunity, the funding opportunities are out there. Like I said, next month, I made a call. A lot of you reached out. But it appears to me that you guys didn't get the idea. Some of you were thinking I said I was needing. No, what I'm trying to say is that we are going after. And the way, let me tell you the uniqueness of what we do. And you will hear more when you do decide to come to conference. The uniqueness in what we do with our system, with our agency, and our little company ecosystem is that we don't, did I say little? I take that back. We ain't little. We're actually partner with large foundations are in our system, bigger corporation, universities. We are a big ecosystem. I just don't like bragging. There's just this thing with me when I hate bragging. But anyway, where am I coming? Where am I going? I'm saying that SAM.gov is so typical. How many of you have won anything from SAM.gov here? Let's be honest. Let's be realistic here. If you have won a contract from SAM.gov, put it in comment here. Say, put SAM. Let me just see. Or how many of you have secure funding for your business? It's not a lot of us. It's not a lot of us, but we want to start to plug into those things. Why can't we get money? And the best strategy is for one, get your nonprofit. So fickle. Number two, get your nonprofit. Number one, get your nonprofit. And number two, start to position your business. So what we do in our system is that we create. So the first thing, actually, this one is not manifestation. It's actually a fact. It has happened. Sometimes there are so many things that happens. So I feel like I need to shame. Just keep your mouth shut. I think it's also cultural for me. But in our system here, we hate waiting in line. it doesn't allow us to really win, or it puts us in a better position. So what we do, let me tell you what the uniqueness is here. This is a new nugget. This is a nugget here. Start to catch it. We know how, and we know the funders. We actually know who funds because we study. We can go and say, oh, this agency, this company just awarded 1.2 million to this clinic, to this agency. We have all those system and software. We know where we can find who just got a contract, who was awarded, what's coming the pipeline, where this money's already due dates. That's one of the beautiful things the ecosystem offers. So, oh, this this agency just funded for cancer. All they do is cancer. So what do we in turn? What do? We go back into our system because we have a lot of experts. We have everyone. Large corp. I told you it's an ecosystem built with experts in it. So we say what? Oh, there is this money coming right now. It's going towards this project. Let's start to cater to those projects. It's called framework. So we take that framework and present it. There is no way you use a framework that you're going to fail because it's a framework that has been tested and run. And I'm so much excited by next year. The next topic is chronic disease. There is a framework that has been designed by the government themselves. And we are going to take that framework and take it back to the funding agency and say, hey, so there is no way. A lot of people are saying they're waiting in line. These RFPs, this opportunity will not even be no RFP or anywhere online. You can't find it. And if you do, you are against a lot of people. The odds are against you. So what we do is create a funding package with list of funding agencies and say, hey, this is what we're going to do. And we offer so quite a few services that we know. Like I said, it's from the framework though. And that's why we always have better chances in securing funding. And I say, get ready. Because what we also do is that we don't just wait for the money to come. We don't. We create a product. There is a product that we also sell while we are waiting. So you have to be a risk taker. In life, you're looking for money. How do you find money? Without you taking some bold steps, without taking leap of faith. You can't continue to beg. Indirectly, what we are doing is begging. You know why? You're waiting for eScreen to send you clients. You're begging, send me, send me, send me. What if they don't send you clients? And that's why I'm always against it. But I have new people. Frame, it works. I have a lot of new people that needs to know about all of these things. I'm saying, you know what? Let's just share that there are these things happening. If you want to make peanuts, you can make peanuts. But for those of us that have a target, $1 million is our goal. We can't wait. We can't wait for clients. We can't be waiting for clients. So we have to really, really, really go out there and find where this money are, and we pursue. And like I said, we don't. It's just a matter of, and again, because we are so smart, we really know what we are doing. We know where the money is coming from, what these people like to fund, what the needs are, and we solve the problems like that. So that's about it. I'm gonna take a pause to see if you guys have any question. If you guys have any question on what I haven't covered, that's about the only webinar I want to have. The next place you're gonna see me is live in Atlanta. I will be live in Atlanta. If you want to really come to conference, and because I said we sold out and you still want to truly come and your payments ready, let me know. Just reach out to me. Say, Coach, I think I want to make it. I think I really do want to just come out there. You come. I want to meet you. But the beautiful part is that you guys should have a basic understanding of how to really thrive in your businesses, especially if you're new or you're there, you're not making any money because you're so accustomed to the traditional way of doing business. It doesn't work like that. Start to consult, start to look for potential clients, start to know where to solve, start to look for need. Also go on AutoLab, use the stratification tool to find your location. If you're mobile, what do you want to sell? How do you want to present yourself? You don't have an overhead cost, but you have an online presence. How do you represent yourself online for my mobile? So these are the questions you want to ask yourself. But there is definitely potential in our industry. We are in the healthcare space. We have no reason to fail. There is room for partnership. There is room for a lot that we do. We do labs. Y'all can do that. And some of you probably are not clinical. right? You can also cater to the workforce, which is you can do I-9 fingerprints. I don't like those, but it's there. I'm more into the clinical space. Lead testing is, even if all you want to do in this space is lead, and I won't be teaching lead until after conference or right at the conference. But that's another niche right there. And maybe it's fortunate or unfortunately, only the government reimburses us back for government. So either way, you have to do business. You have to know how to fish and dine with the big boys, with these people that has the money, which I'm gonna definitely be teaching you guys when we come to conference. When you do one leg, you're making close to you are making 10 times, like that's huge, and no one gets to know all of that just yet. So that's what we're talking about. Oni, wait, let me call the guy now. Just call him. I'm not calling. Sorry, y'all. So, guys, I'm waiting for your question. Let me see if there is strong. If there is strong. I want to call our soccer coach. Is there, because it's raining? Is there what? Is there soccer practice? Does anyone have any question? The guy is not even picking up his call. That's the thing. Just texting. Hey, is there practice? What do you guys want me to talk about? Final, because I'm gonna let you guys go. You guys have hang out with me for close to 1.5 hours. It's been a pleasure. I really. Are you doing any marketing classes? Is okay. So start from the top. Okay. You need conference is 2 days. But Oni, the guy did not pick up. Stop it. He didn't pick up his call. You only need 2 days. You said you weren't. I know. See, listen. You know how many I said I wasn't going, but I ended up calling. But the guy is not picking up. So, is there is if a person is partnered with DDC, how do you suggest to maximize that partnership with DNA, and you don't have immigration journey yet? That's why I say you need to work with Alliance. Alliance is your best bet when it comes to reselling all of your DNA services. The only time we want to partner with DDC is for them to send us clients. So we're going to use them too. That's all. We just want to use DNA DDC. We're not working with DDC to give them money. No, they're giving us money. That's it. That's my rationale with that. I'm not doing any marketing class just yet because I have a conference coming and I really have to save all the best for the last, which is the conference. All right. Sounds like we need 3 days. We only need 2 days, but yeah, you need to be prepared for conference. So Universal Forensic is cheaper. How much does Universal Forensic charges you? It's cheaper, but do they offer everything that you need? Will Universal Forensic allow you to resell? No, they want you to bring your immigration clients and pay you a referral fee, which I don't like those business module. Again, everybody's trying to make money. You have to understand that all these businesses are in business for money. You are also there for money. So how everybody wants to get rich. So that's why I say you guys need to start to find your rhythm on how you all can get rich. Like, how do you want to make money? Because there are different streams to make money. Which path do you want to follow? And that's why I say, hey, you can even start to teach people now. What I'm beginning to do is that I'm actually helping you guys to teach if that's what you desire to do. If you want to start to have your own program where you teach people, you don't even have to work from the beginning or start from scratch. There is something I start to do which is called the white label. You can white label these courses and start to teach people and start to make money, right? Instead of you waiting like you don't have the coach number. He's not responding to me. All right, Denise wants to know when is the conference. No, Bernape want to know when is the conference and what's the location and price. Okay, my coach is calling me 1 sec. Hey, coach, is there practice? No problem. Do you guys have practice?
Yeah, no, I just canceled it. The build is going to be rent for rent, so I'm going to cancel it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, sorry, I just posted in the group chat.
Okay, all right, no worries. See you next week. Yeah, bye bye. Oni, he has cancelled it. Oh, what's your start? Don't stress me. Oni, he cancelled the coach. He cancelled it. Yeah, y'all take the keys. Y'all go and walk now. Yeah, bye. Go walk. So I'm sorry, y'all. Let's go back. Life is lifing. You can't wait. So somebody wants to know where was I? Start dropping those comments. Let's take some minutes for these questions. Now I can talk. I can. I'm fixed. You know what I'm talking about, right? All right. When is the conference? Conference is in September, in 2 weeks, September 5th and 6th in Atlanta. And the price for conference, the VIP is $2,000. The non-VIP is $1,000. But I have been having this crazy sales, which I can't disclose because people are gonna kill me. So if you need the conference ticket, you have to DM me. We are not releasing it because again the tickets are officially sold. So you have to reach out to me, but make it a serious inquiry. Don't waste my time because I'm planning this conference and I want it to be a unique one. So yeah, that's the question and answer for conference. Universal is never ever cheaper. Be very strategic with what you're doing. I just need the urine and drug, which I already start from. You just need to do my mocks. Very good, Denise. Mock is tomorrow. If you have signed up with me, as soon as I leave this place, I'm gonna send you the mock link and you will be here with me tomorrow to do your mock presentation. Again, Teresa wants to know where the conference is. The conference is in Atlanta. If I were you, I'm going to invest in conference. You know why? We have up to 9 speakers. We are going to have workshop on day 2. I'm going to be showing you how to physically do lead testing. You can't find that training anywhere. When I say come to conference, you think I was joking. Y'all think I was joking, right? I didn't say anything. You know why? Because let me tell you, when I released the ticket, I sold out day 1 already. I said I meant to say 1 month. Gosh, Elizabeth, don't let people think you're lying here. But here, so ahead, and if you are a VIP, you actually get the trainer certificate. You get your train. So all this HR thing, I was gonna. Let me tell you what's gonna happen at the conference. We have 3.5 workshop. There's gonna be a DNA workshop. I have a trainer for that. There's gonna be a lead workshop. I have a trainer for that. There is going to be a DOT trainer. I personally would train that session. You see the trainer session, I'm no longer going to be teaching you no DOT. What I want to quickly start to do is show you how you can use the certificate, which the concept is for me to teach you about the trainer, how you can start to use your let me blow your mind. Come to conference. That's all. But I have plans. I have good plans for you. I have good plans for you. And don't think, oh, this money, if I, because you guess what? You're going to make your money right back. Money is meant to be spent anyway. If you don't spend it, something else will take the money from you. Is money, you can't, the only thing you want to do is that make more, but you won't spend, you will spend. You will buy hair, you will buy food, money is, that's the spirit. You have to spend it. Just try to make more. And I'm calling you to a gathering to show you how to make more. We're going to be talking about government contract. We're going to be teaching you how to attract abundance. Like have you seen all the speakers? Have you seen the itinerary? Have you seen everything I said I was going to give you? Like you can't say you don't want to spend your money to come to conference because you're going to learn and walk away with opportunity. And that's why some people have invested in the VIP ticket because that ticket alone is giving you money back. A trainer. Are you joking? Like you can you're gonna be teaching others. I don't say you're not gonna make money. I don't see that. And that's why the tickets, maybe I meant to say the VIP ticket was the one that was sold out first. Everybody wanted to be a VIP. We actually have 50 VIPs. Everybody else, like everybody's a VIP. I'm like, what is this? Because of the investment. Cindy's in the building, Claribon is in the building. Like most of you, only Janice, and Janice lives in Atlanta. But you guys can walk, because we have security that will bounce you out if you don't have your ticket. We are tagging everybody and we are going through the rooms because we see that people like to cheat. I won't let you come to my conference for free. I'm telling you. Don't try to come and cheat. We're gonna walk you out of that, and we are not selling tickets at the door. So it's worth the investment. It's worth the investment. Janice, you haven't bought your ticket. You scheduled, I called you out. You scheduled my what is this called? My free call for twice. You didn't show up. You're supposed to be with me 10 o'clock today. You didn't show up. You know what I mean? Like if you truly want to do business and stay there and do it well. Don't go back and forth. Just be dedicated to yourself. Look at these big people today. Look at Amazon. I'm just like, wow, are these people? How come? Why not me? And that thing is asking me to continue to go. And it's just a matter of who wants to go with me because I have a lot of ideas and ways to make money. I'm not playing with you. I will not rest until my good is better. Is good, better, best. I will never rest until my good is better, then I shall then rest. I am so sorry about that. So, Bonaparte, when you spend, if you don't come to conference, you get to lose the money you want to save. You will eventually spend the money. True or false? So why not be in the right room with the right network? Enlarge your cost. One of the speakers that is coming, let me tell you, one of the speaker. What is his name? John. John is going to teach you how to do business with the nursing home. John is going to give you a free lab account, clinical lab account that when you go to Quest will go and Quest will tell you that go away, go and bring your nurse practitioner. You don't have nurse practitioner, you don't have a clinician. We're not going to work with you. That's what we've been seeing in the industry. And everything that I have done for this conference are the problems to every owner problems. The conference is a solution to all the problems that I have seen happen in the industry. Clinical accounts, you don't have to worry because guess what? John is coming. He's going to solve the problem. And I said, John, are you going to charge people for setting up an account with you? He said, no, it's free. And he will show you how to fish, how to work. I told you each nursing home has close to 200 bed. How do you say that in American language? BED beds, right? I imagine you are the one doing the blood draw for all those people in the bed. Are you joking? And on top of that, you don't have to worry because those companies will help you process all the claims because it's hard. Because nursing home likes to pay with what? With because it's seniors, right? They like to use their insurance to pay. This company that I'm going to plug you with will help you to solve that problem. You say you want to make money, you want to learn how? He's by coming to conference, by learning how. You will not know anything if you stay in your house and be looking for a free webinar. Webinar will only give you excitement and just push you, but the solution is in where it is. So you understand where I'm coming from. John will solve all that problem for our phlebotomist. I'm teaching you about how to work. There is this agency. This lead is so fire. By the time I deliver this lead thing for you, y'all will be you see this lead test. Even me myself, I'm underutilizing my lead capacity. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Maybe when I finish this conference, and it's just that's the thing. When you know too much, maybe it's a disadvantage too. But look, with the lead, you are now working with just one agency. There are and look, I have a done for you. Done for you. I know that's why you're coming. That's why she was coming. That's why Shalene is coming. Shalene can't even wait. Like, hey, where is this September for God's sake? Look, and for lead, the way that lead works, my plan for you, let me tell you my plan for you for this lead testing. With our done for you proposal, right? Which you don't have to, because I'm actually going to sell that at the conference. But look, you don't have to buy the lead for you proposal. But what you would do is take notes, take everything I tell you, my blueprint step by step. No, Tekia, tell them. They already Tekia and Clarivon. You don't need to connect because you both are. Oh wait, you have actually 4 people coming from Pennsylvania. Michelle is coming. Clarivon is coming. Tekia is coming. It's a lot of them coming from Maryland too. But I'm looking at Pennsylvania. Uche, I don't know if Uche is coming, but Uche already paid. Tekia. Oh, MT, are you also in Pennsylvania? Jackie is here in Maryland. Jackie is in Maryland. Jackie is coming. Oh, Lola is coming. It's a lot of you coming from Maryland. Oh my gosh. Well, listen, y'all. I'm just excited. I don't even know what I want to say. I'm just excited. Look, I just want you to get out of a mentality of the poor mentality of, oh, this money is expensive, this and this and this and this. It's because of the value that it poses. I know it's a high ticket, and if you look at it, 1,000 is not really high. It depends on what you make. And I'm not saying it's not high or it's not low. It just depends on your income, how much you make. But I know for a fact that I am giving all my VIPs train the trainer. You guys have seen the certificate, right? Ineka is okay. Ineka is actually not a VIP, but she actually is now a trainer because she did the white label. But that's your certificate, and that's the potential that you get to have. It's a potential to make money after teaching you all this other things and other things and other things like majority of you for our general admission tickets, you guys are going to be walking away with 3 to 4 certificates the VIPs are gonna be walking away with up to 5 certificates. We're gonna give you the DNA, the drug testing, the lead testing, which I haven't designed. That's gonna be on my to-do list. The trainer. And I told my trainer for the DNA to give you guys assistance on the AABB. So we're actually meeting tomorrow. I'm gonna put that in a training menu to give you guys the AABB. So now you will be able to become an AABB accredited lab. And somebody was telling me about the other lab. Let me scroll. Yeah, this lab that you mentioned for DNA don't have all that. They are cheap universal forensic Denny's, but it's not going to give you what we need them to give us. Remember, so universal forensic. That's right. Look, Charlene is planning something. We need network. Networking is powerful. But Charlene, I know you're gonna beat me. We already have a private wait, Takia, are you part? Takia and Takia, did I send you the personal invitation? We're actually having a Shirley, you're gonna kill me. But we have a dinner, a networking dinner right in Atlanta on Saturday after conference. It was strictly by Ivy, and I can't invite everybody, it's just randomly, and it was just for 20 people. I had to do this poll, and if you weren't selected, it was because you weren't selected. But reach out to me, Charlene and Takia. Takia, that's a no. You must be there. Please reach out to me, you ladies. I want to bring you to that. I'm gonna have to call the restaurant to. I'm gonna actually want to. How many of you are coming? How many of you? Let's do this. Let's sell some tickets here. Okay, we're actually having a private dinner in Atlanta, which I said it was a random poll. MTV, you're a VIP? What's your name? Alicia Williams? I don't know you all. Really, Bonapricia? Cindy, Cindy, I invited you. Did you register for the private dinner? So I like. Okay, let's go back to Charlene's idea of let's go back to this one here. Okay, in Arkansas, that's good. Soccer will be in the building. That's right. Hey, she's turning 50. Oh my gosh. MT, what's your name though? Charlotte, August 23rd. What's I'm missing? Okay, let me. That's right. Okay. What's happening on August 23rd, Cindy? Put in the comment. Let me see. Yes, MTE, what's your name? Gina, you need to come to conference. Whatever it takes is what you should give it. I'm telling you right now, because aside the training and everything, we are going to be in uniform. There is a fellowship, a private dinner, and I want to actually extend that to you guys. If you want to be in the dinner, put in the comments, put a 3. I want to see, because I'm going to screenshot it, and also reach out to me, because like I said, it was carefully put together. Powerful people are going to be in the room, and it can't be for everyone. So, but if you want to be part, let me know, and I can make an exception. Yeah, Jackie is coming for sure. Jackie's husband's birthday is on that day. But Clarivan Sherlyn is planning another one. Yeah, which we can do. We can really have another one close to October if we want to, or even end of September. But we definitely have one in Atlanta, and we can have one for those of us that are in the DMV area for sure. Another opportunity, I don't know. I don't always like another, because I only know of now. Nothing is promised. I don't know about the next time. Where do I go to get more information on the conference? You come here now, you can ask all the question on conference, or you can go to the conference website, is Riches and Diagnostics, or reach out to me. I can share more information with you. But like I said, there's a huge list of everything taking place for the conference. And we're also going to have 360 booth. There's going to be a 360 booth. We're going to have free massages for all of our VIPs. VIPs are also going to be fed full lunch. Look, it's a whole lot of thing. We're going to have raffle. We're going to have a scholarship opportunity. Like, it's a whole lot of thing happening. There's going to be scholarship. There's going to be raffle. There is going to be 360 booth. There's going to be free massage for all the VIPs. Like, what else? I know I'm missing something. It's a whole lot. We're gonna have music in house. We're gonna have fun. Like, it's a whole lot happening. That's why you need to be in the room. You can't stay home. You can't have an excuse because of money. Money should be the least of your worries, because you're gonna make those money right back anyway. Money is meant to be spent. Money is meant to be made. So that's how I see money. I don't let money control me. I control money. And you need to get to that stage. I took moves. I told myself, hey, I'm hungry for things. I'm like, if I just need to change my life. I can't keep having excuses. Excuses will deter you and not make you get to your destination. And I've always learned that excuses are always just evil, if you want me to say that. So I'm there, I'm in their ecosystem though. Now wait a minute. No, oh no, I want to go. Yay, Muni. Oh, Muni. Oh yeah, Muni has been paid VIP since day one. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Muni has been paid since day one though. Yes, Candice. Oh, Candice has been day one VIP, y'all. Yes, Bruno Prisha. Yep. Cindy is coming. Yep. We're pretty small though. October works. I think we should do it in October because right after conference we need to recuperate and we need to do another gathering. I really think we should. Yeah, we should do the one in Atlanta. So Clarivan and Takia, Takia, are you in the room? Please reach out to me. I need to give you guys those extensions. Y'all need to come. I'm surprised I didn't send those to you, but yeah, y'all need to be in that in Atlanta networking event for sure. Yes, it's amazing. Thank you also, Ariel. Oh yeah, Ariel. Yes, Ariel is coming. Ariel is actually one of our volunteer. You're gonna see Ariel at the desk. Ariel is actually the one that would issue you guys your certificates. All of your certificates, we've already mapped it out. Ariel and our team will be here with their computer and send you guys your certification right there, right there. Yes, yes, Candice is coming. We all are gonna have an amazing time. Not only talking about money, 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 but hey, listen, it's just all worth it. Trust me. So if you want, let me know. But thank you all so much. This is a wonderful. It's okay, just yes, take care. Yeah, you must sign up for that dinner thing. No, no, no. You gotta be in the room. No, no way. Yes, 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 yes. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes. All right. The next meeting is going to definitely be in Atlanta. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys. Bye, y'all. All right, I'm going to end this right now.